Hello and welcome. I'm Aditi Sinha from IBM Storage Protect team. In this short video, we will explore a key challenge in today's digital landscape, cyber resiliency, and how IBM's integrated solution using Storage Protect and Storage Scale helps address it. So in this video, we are going to talk about a little background on how we are using IBM Storage Scale infrastructure to deploy IBM Storage Protect server and how IBM understood the requirements from the client and designed the solution, and we'll have a demo at the end. The legacy Storage Protect server backup and restore function allows the restoration to a consistent state, but it is not fast. And it brings us to the core problem that enterprises need fast, immutable, and consistent recovery points, ones that are safe from cyber tampering and scalable across distributed data environments. Here we see the backup infrastructure when using IBM Storage Protect on IBM Storage Scale file system. IBM Storage Protect serves as the backup server for managing both the backup data and its metadata. And all this metadata and data are stored in IBM Storage Scale file systems. To maintain separation between the instances, as we can know, there can be multiple SP server instances in a cluster. Each metadata of SP server is used in a unique directory, also known as a file set. Customers today are increasingly looking for cyber resilience in their backup infrastructure. This includes the ability to detect anomalies in Storage Protect data and to enable instant restore of the Storage Protect instance if any anomaly is detected using snapshots. So technically this involves creating Storage Protect immutable snapshots on a regular basis and being able to recover the Storage Protect instance from a snapshot when needed. So we are now happy to announce support for the creation and restoration of consistent immutable snapshot with Storage Protect on Storage Scale using safeguarded copies. So these are some references you can check out and visit these links to get more details about STC functionality. This is the Knowledge Center link where you can see all the details related to IBM Storage Scale consistent safeguarded copies. You can also visit the GitHub link. Under this Storage Scale directory, you will find all the scripts. So this project delivers unique shell scripts designed to automate the creation and restoration of consistent safeguarded copies, also known as SGCs, for IBM Storage Protect server instances that store their data on IBM Storage Scale file system. And these scripts leverage the Storage Scale CLI and REST API to manage snapshot operations efficiently. Let's now take a quick look at how you can create, list, and manage safeguarded copies using simple scripts. This series of videos is divided into two parts. In the first part, you will see how snapshots are being created, deleted, listed, fscap, and in the second part, we'll see the restoration and wrapper scripts.
These are the two systems, Bon Jovi VM99 and Bon Jovi VM98, where these scripts are deployed. Here we can see all scripts are at path usr local bin. There we must add this path in path variable. Now let's talk about the snapconfig.json file. So all scripts require a valid configuration file, and that is snapconfig.json. For each Storage Protect instance, a list of configuration parameters is required. And in this demo, we have a cluster on two SP server instances, that is TSM inst1 and TSM inst2, on Bon Jovi VM98 and Bon Jovi VM99 respectively. When the parameters API server along with the API credentials are defined in the configuration file, then the Storage Scale REST API is used instead of the command line. So now let's move on to the scripts functionality. Script iterates through all the relevant file systems and file sets and lists the snapshots in the output. They are listed here. These are the snapshots name, these are the ID, it's the valid, the date of creation, expiration time, and the file set. Also in the snapconfig.json file, we have multiple parameters. Directories to snap are the SP server instance directories which are going to be used by the SP server. Now move on to next script, create script and the delete script. So isnap's create script is used to create the snapshots using this script. Then let's talk about the isnap delete script. So we can delete the snapshots created using this script. We can delete only those snapshots whose expiration period is completed. Now let's run these scripts in a small scenario where we want to create snapshot with different expiration period using the snap retention value in the snapconfig file. Okay, so let's look at the snapconfig file. And here we can see the snap retention value is 0. So whatever snapshot we'll create, it's going to be retained for 0 days. So let's to create the snapshot, we use this script with the parameter -r to run this script. The snapshot ID with 112 is created and it's listed here. We can also see that the expiration time is the today's time. That is June 7 and it's also June 7 here also. So now we can just see that the expiration period is 0. So we can just go and delete this snapshot. -s parameter to define this snapshot name. And here you can see it is easily deleting the snapshot what we just created. Let's again list the snapshots. Now you can see the snapshot which we had just created is deleted now. And let's change the retention value of the snapshot in the snap config file. It's 0 only, let's make it 2. Now we again created a snapshot and this is created with the snapshot ID 113. So let's list the snapshot. Now we can see that another snapshot is created with the ID 113 and now the expiration time listed here is June 9, which is 2 days ahead. So we cannot delete this snapshot and it will be retained for 2 days minimum before deletion of this snapshot. Now let's try to delete this snapshot and let's see if we can delete this or not. See, it's giving the error message. The retention, this cannot be deleted since its snapshot retention time is not yet expired. So let's talk about fscap script. So this script is used to display the information of file system usage to know the statistics of the file system. So here we want to know the statistics for the TSM-inst2 user. So we have to specify that here. So now it is iterating between all the file systems and giving us the files allocation stats. Okay, so now we see that we have the output in 2 portions. The first portion shows the total allocation in the file set and the allocation by each snapshot. So this is the allocation by the file set and the snapshot allocation. And then we have the second portion, which is the global global file system stats, and it shows the total file system allocation statistic. So thank you so much for watching this video, and let's talk about rest of the scripts in the next video.